Here we go. Take 43. All right. So we've just started. So we have started a new series. Um, we're going to talk about depression, how to beat depression. And I do think it is possible to beat depression. I think what it takes, it's like beating, you know, diabetes or well, diabetes a little different. It's like beating, just some certain just general health issues where basically all you got to do is establish healthy routines, healthy habits, and I think mental health is just as much of a thing that you can work on. Now, I do think there are sometimes we have chemical imbalances. We've got certain physiological aspects that may require medication. Please consult your doctor first. I am not a doctor. I just happen to be someone who's lived with depression for a long time. Um, so there we go. Making sure the mic's working. Um, well, what's our first step? Well, first step is going to be drink water. And I hear you groan already. What? That's stupid. No, it's not. The science is very sound on this. They did a number of studies where they actually measured. Let me see if I can pull this back up. They actually measured the changes in someone based on levels of dehydration, and even in mild dehydration, they found symptoms of. Where do we go here? Do find my article because I wrote it just in one spot. All right, they show that even mild dehydration can lead to mood changes, loss of cognitive function, and fatigue. Sound familiar? I think it sounds like depression. Um, so, and it may, and I'm not saying every case of depression is mild dehydration, but boy, does that not help to have something on top of, already struggling with something, and then you're already putting yourself at a disadvantage. So, how much water should you drink? Well, that depends on you and your body size and your height and weight and all of those factors. It's pretty easy to look up online based on your body weight. Um, there's also what I was using for a while was an app called, I think it was just called let me see, it was in the Google Play Store. It was called the Water Drink Reminder. I'm going to link this article that I wrote on drinking water and the effects, and it's got links to the National Institute of Health studies, which I find fascinating. The one that I linked to studied mild dehydration effects in healthy young women, and then you scroll down and it shows you the similar articles. Mild dehydration impairs cognitive performance and mood of men. Influence of progressive fluid restriction on mood and physiological markers of dehydration in women. Effect of water deprivation on cognitive motor performance in healthy men and women. Effect of exercise induced dehydration. Um, Impact of mild dehydration on wellness. Just keeps going. So there is a lot of studies done on that. Now, why are we talking about depression? Well, my most recent stuff that I can find, as far as the actual scientific study goes, put it around, I believe it was 19 million Americans will suffered from depression in 2015 alone. Estimates currently are that we're at over 40 million Americans suffering from depression. The World Health Organization, I know they're hated right now, I don't care. World Health Organization rates suicide as the number 2 leading cause of death for younger adults. So how do we kick depression in the teeth? Well, we got to start small. We got to establish those good habits. Water, 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 water. It can't hurt you. You can drink too much water, but it takes a lot, and you have to also not be eating, basically. I also stress meditation. I'm going to hammer you guys with meditation because so far it has been probably the only thing that's helped me. I have attempted. It's not fun. I'm not proud of that, but it happened. It's funny when you fail to fail. I'm glad I failed at failing, because that's what it'll feel like. When you hit that point, you feel like you have failed. You've got to be done. So thankfully, I failed at failing. But meditation, I cannot stress more highly. I think very, very soon in this series, we're going to discuss why I think meditation is so key for kicking depression in the teeth. But for now, let's work on drinking water. Now, you're not going to, 10 minutes later, oh my God, I'm cured. It'll take a day or two because your body has to process that. All the cells have to take in your water. It's not going to take a long time. I'd give it at least a day and really, really, really pay attention. Writing a journal or noting throughout the day, set an hourly alarm or something, and just at that point, jot down what's your mood. That's a game changer too. We'll get into that sort of thing in a future video. But in the next day or two, you should start really feeling a little bit of a difference. It might be dramatic for you, and it might be barely noticeable. But let's not start at a disadvantage, okay? So, drink your water, drink your water, drink your water. Meditate, meditate, meditate. And there's a reason I'm doing the 8-minute meditation, because it's quick. Like I said in a previous video, you can do it on the way to work. You can, everybody's got 8 minutes somewhere in their day and you don't even need like special equipment or anything. I'll have the 8-minute meditation linked at the end. You don't need anything special, just, a timer or look at a clock or something. You can meditate on the clock if you want to. And the 8 minutes, that's kind of it. You can stand, sit, lie down, whatever you want to do. You can jog and meditate. You can actually do things and meditate at the same time. I'm going to have another video on the meditation of doing. But listen, drink your water, okay? Step 1, that's going to be our first thing we're going to take. That's going to be our first angle of approach, all right? There's no reason to start at a disadvantage. Took me a long time to enjoy drinking water, and now I can't get enough of this stuff. Please drink your water, all right? If you have suggestions, first of all, please subscribe. Please subscribe. It's really going to help me get this out to other people who may be suffering from this. Algorithms or something. But if you have any suggestions or something that you would like me to cover, let me know. You can message me. You can put a comment, whatever you want to do. But first of all, subscribe. Thank you. And drink your water, drink your water, drink your water, and meditate. I love you guys. Let's get better together, all right?